Okavango is a living maze in the heart of Africa, where water and fire exist side by side. Amidst the chaos of life and death, there is a small creature that does not rule the food chain, but anyone who has encountered it will never forget. Okavango, the honey badger who defies death itself. The honey badger is a warrior without a throne, requiring no crown, only the bravery to survive. It is not a giant predator, but it is the greatest fear of those known as hunters, a creature that no one dares to underestimate. On the land of the Okavango Plains, that small shadow silently slides through the tall grass. With a low gait, its body long, its head almost pressed to the earth as though leaving no trace in the world of survival. Each step is calm, yet holds something that makes even nature cautious. No roar or imposing figure is required. This creature possesses an unshakable belief that it cannot be overcome by any foe. In the wild world where life is constantly at risk, that creature walks on, unperturbed. The honey badger is a symbol of tenacity, never retreating, and never yielding to any of nature's brutal forces. Only a mere 1 meter long, yet the honey badger possesses the strength to make even the biggest predators wary, daring to defy every natural law. Small in stature, but mighty in the eyes of its foes. Its fur is a marvel of natural selection. The rough, silvery gray outer coat runs along its back like armor. The thick, elastic black undercoat is tough enough to withstand the fangs and claws of its foes. The skin around its neck and nape is 6 millimeters thick, soft and loose, like a protective cushion for survival. When bitten, it can quickly turn its head and strike back at the attacker with a swift, powerful bite. Short legs, a low body, but every muscle fiber tightens with each movement. The front claws are long and curved, sharp enough to dig into termite mounds, tear through bark, or pierce tough soil. When necessary, they become true deadly weapons. The honey badger's eyes are not fiery, nor do they show any aggression. They are dark, deep, watchful, and resolute. Each look carries a message that needs no words. In the wild, being poisoned often equals death. But for the honey badger, it's merely a small hurdle. There have been times when it has been bitten by a venomous snake, lying motionless for only a few minutes, then waking as though it had just had a quick rest amidst the battlefield. Its body contains a peculiar antibody, like the quiet gift of evolution. This antibody enables it to neutralize most of the lethal venom from snakes such as cobras, vipers, or even the stealthy killer camouflaged beneath the leaves. Though not entirely invincible, this ability is sufficient to make the honey badger the terror of silent killers. In the wild swamps, where competition is the law of survival, there exists an alliance that seems improbable. A small, brown-gray bird flies low, heading towards the strangest ally nature has ever crafted, the honey badger. The honey guide bird detects beehives from a distance. Upon scenting the honey, it circles the honey badger and emits a series of distinctive sounds. No explanation is needed, no training required. The honey badger understands the message, as if it were an age-old signal. The honey badger springs into action. It breaks through the hive's outer layer, driving off the bees that are fiercely defending it. When the fat larvae are pulled from the hive, it eats first. But the remaining honey, sweet and pure, is always left for its small companion. In the wild world of cunning and betrayal, the quiet cooperation between a small bird and a tenacious predator stands as evidence of remarkable adaptive intelligence. Not out of friendship, but because they both understand that survival sometimes starts with trust. Across the sun-baked savanna, the deep roar reverberates through the air. Each gaze is a declaration of supreme power, one that no one dares to challenge. At the front is the mature female, her eyes as sharp as blades. Beside her are the males, their manes tousled by the wind. They do not hunt, they simply walk, like proud warriors, demanding the world bow before them. But today, there is a creature that does not. In the stifling heat, a small movement causes the lead lion to halt. A creature is digging a den, not fleeing, not looking back. Alone, but enough to defy the gaze of the one at the top of the food chain. It is the honey badger. The lion advances. No roar, no stalking, just the steps of curiosity mixed with challenge. But instead of retreating, the honey badger turns around, unafraid, unruffled, a calm look, like the parched earth. Then it lets out a soft growl and lunges forward. The confrontation lasts less than a minute. A few strikes, a few counterattacks. But that's all it takes. The lion withdraws. Not out of fear, but because size doesn't matter. Courage is what truly determines the outcome. As the first rains of the season start to fall over the parched Okavango, the air turns more refreshing. The smell of blood and earth is replaced by another fragrance, quietly drifting in the breeze. A delicate yet alluring scent beckons. The nest gradually forms beneath the soft earth. There's no need for moonlight or romance, only the warmth of two bodies quietly preparing for a new generation. Life doesn't start with noise, but with a deep, unnamed instinct. When the baby honey badger is born, under the devoted care of its mother, it gradually grows, learns, and adapts to the harsh realities of survival. Its mother teaches it the vital skills needed to deal with the challenges of nature, from finding food to protecting itself from predators. With its keen nose and sharp claws, the honey badger can swiftly dig through the earth, overturning every nook and cranny to find hidden prey. Its perseverance and agility make every enemy cautious. When confronted by the leopard, the honey badger displays no fear. It hisses in defiance, bristles its fur in warning, and is prepared to attack, determined to protect its cub at all costs. As time goes by, the cub no longer trembles as it did when confronted by the leopard. Now, it walks with greater steadiness, slowly leaving the nest, carrying the gaze that has learned how to survive in the wild. An adult honey badger can take down a tortoise by itself, thanks to its incredibly strong jaws. It bites through the hard shell to reach the meat inside, making the tortoise a valuable source of protein. Each day, it can wander for miles in search of food. The honey badger overlooks no opportunity, even feeding on the carcasses left behind after other animals' hunts. Though small in stature, the honey badger can run at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour. This agility enables it to easily escape danger or pursue small prey when necessary. During the harsh dry season, when many species are forced to leave in search of better conditions, the honey badger remains determined, following old tracks. It digs the earth for eggs, sniffs out carcasses, and searches every nook and cranny for anything that can sustain its life. The honey badger's journey of survival is a vivid testament that size does not determine all. It is bravery that brings about immortality. The honey badger is not merely a clever hunter. It is a symbol of an unyielding spirit, of a fierce desire to survive amidst the harshness of nature. As the sunset descends over Okavango, those small shadows silently forage for survival. No crown, only deep black eyes and a step that never knows retreat.